Being broke is no joke. It's a weight you carry, no matter the season. My pockets were so empty they were just extra fabric. The fridge, on a diet. That little light bulb inside almost felt sorry for me. Waking up with a knot in your stomach, that's not hunger, that's fear. Poverty isn't just about money, it messes with your mind, makes you feel invisible. I'd see people laughing, living in color, while my world was gray. The worst part? You start to believe that's all you deserve. I remember counting loose change for bread, digging in sofa cushions, hoping for a miracle. My car was a landmark, not a vehicle. Friends stopped calling. Shame is a heavy weight. Nights were the hardest. The silence gets loud, and your failures come to visit. They whisper you're not good enough, that you'll never make it. Some nights I almost believed them. I was tired, beat down, at the bottom, looking up at a world that didn't want me. Just a man with empty hands and a heart full of doubt. But even at the bottom, a tiny spark can survive. That spark? It's the start of every comeback. And I was about to find mine. There's always a moment that changes everything. For me, it was a quiet Tuesday. Rain tapping on the window, me staring at a cracked mirror. I finally saw the man looking back, tired, defeated, shoulders slumped. In that moment, something snapped. I got angry. Not at the world, but at myself. I pointed at that reflection and said, "This ain't it. This is not how my story ends." I realized I'd been waiting for a rescue that wasn't coming. Luck doesn't knock. You have to hunt it down. The person responsible for my life was staring right back at me. The mirror doesn't lie. The problem and the solution were both there. That was my turning point. I stopped being a victim and decided to become my own hero. I washed my face, looked up, and saw a spark of defiance. I didn't have a plan or money, but I had hope. I made a promise to that man in the mirror. I'd fight for a better life. That promise became my fuel. Change starts with a single, honest look at yourself. The first step, believing you can be more. That day, I chose to fight. And that made all the difference. The mirror never lies, but it can show you who you could become. Revelation is one thing, action is another. I started with nothing but time and 2 hands. Got a second job delivering pizzas at night, swallowed my pride. Pity doesn't pay the rent. Every dollar I made, I treated like gold. I cut every expense. Coffee at home, books from the library, rice and beans for dinner. People called it cheap. I called it strategic. I had a jar for my tips. Watching it fill even slowly kept me going. But pizza delivery wasn't the answer. It was a patch, so I used late nights to learn digital marketing. Free tutorials, articles, online courses. My brain hurt, my body was exhausted, but I kept pushing. Discipline was key. My schedule was brutal: day job, pizza job, study, sleep, repeat. No days off, no parties, just work, save, learn. It was lonely, but I knew where I was headed. Every pizza, every dollar, every video was a step away from the bottom. The grind was real, but so was my determination. I was building something, even if nobody else could see it yet. The first dollar is the hardest, but it's also the most important. It proves you can change your story. I was fighting for the man in the mirror, and I wasn't about to let him down. The climb had begun. After months of grinding, things started to shift. My savings jar grew. For the first time, I had a safety net. That money was proof my sacrifice was paying off. I wanted more than just survival. I wanted to build something for myself. So I started a digital marketing agency from my kitchen table. My first clients were local businesses, barbershops, bakeries, flower shops. I offered results first, payment later. I was betting on myself. The pressure kept me focused. I worked around the clock to deliver. Then the bakery called. They had a line out the door for my ad. The barbershop had to hire another barber. That's when I knew I had something real. Word spread. My kitchen table business grew. Soon my side hustle matched my pizza job, then my day job. I was stacking paper, but more importantly, building a dream. I was creating my own path, brick by brick. No longer just surviving, I was building a future. All because I took a chance on myself. The journey wasn't a straight line up. Life tests you. My biggest client left. My car died. Panic crept back in. The walls were shaking, doubt whispering old lies. You can't do this. I let myself feel bad for one night. Then I looked in the mirror and remembered my promise. I'd come too far to quit, so I pivoted, poured my lost pizza hours into finding new clients. Cold calls, emails, networking, relentless. I used the setback as fuel. Fear of going back pushed me forward. I worked with a fire I didn't know I had. I refused to be a victim of circumstance. This was just another chapter, not the end. Setbacks are setups for comebacks. I was the architect of my own story, and I wasn't done building. That grind after the setback was the final test. All those cold calls paid off. I signed 3 new clients, better than before. My business grew faster than ever. The obstacle forced me to level up. Sometimes a closed door is just a redirection. 10 months in, I hit a milestone. My business made more in a month than my old job in 6. I quit my day job the next day. Walking out, I felt free. I wasn't running from something. I was walking toward my future. A year after that mirror moment, my life was unrecognizable. Not movie star rich, but wealthy in what mattered. Freedom, no debt, a business I loved. I moved to a good neighborhood, fridge full, no more checking my bank account before eating out. Small things, but everything to me. The biggest change? The man in the mirror, confident, smiling, promise kept. The journey was the hardest thing I've ever done, but every second was worth it. I finally earned the right to live in color. I'm telling you my story because I know some of you are standing where I was. You feel the weight, the doubt, the world passing you by. I see you. I know how it feels. But this isn't your forever. Your circumstances aren't your life sentence. You have the power to change your story. It won't be easy. It'll take sacrifice, hard work, and getting comfortable with discomfort. But that's where growth happens. You need a vision for yourself. See who you want to become, even if nobody else can. Hold on to that vision. Let it fuel you. Take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. One small step. Save $1. Watch a tutorial. Make a call. Small steps every day lead to massive change. Build momentum. Never stop. Believe in yourself even if no one else does. You are your own rescue team. Don't die with your music still in you. You owe it to yourself to see what you're capable of. The road is long. You'll get knocked down. Get up. Every time. If I can do it, so can you. Your turn is coming. Go claim it.